Over the last 11 years, she served as an assistant at the college and professional levels. After paying her dues, White is now 16 days away from her first game as head coach of the Indiana Fever. Sports 18's Rob Hughes joins us now. Rob, you caught up with White last week. Has this finally hit her?
You know, that is the first question, of course, I asked her, and you could see the excitement in her face. Training camp started this past Sunday, and she says it's finally starting to sink in. If you talk to anyone who knows her, they'll tell you there is no one better equipped to lead the Fever and continue to succeed with one of the WNBA's best franchises than Stephanie White.
We tag years before Stephanie White and after Stephanie White as far as anything athletic goes.
And for good reason. White is one of the best girls basketball players in the history of Indiana high school hoops. Diane Hearn was White's volleyball coach at Seeger Memorial. She says the thousands of fans who filled gyms across the state knew exactly the type of athlete they were watching.
We all knew that we were witnessing a once-in-a-lifetime. We all knew that history was being made, and you're not going to see a Steph White. I will probably never see a Steph White ever again.
First time I ever met Stephanie White, she was a senior in high school, standing room only, like 10 people deep. And here comes 22 running down the court, and I was like, holy cow, who is this cat?
White's legend as a player began at Seeger, but it was cemented at Purdue in 1999. She led the Boilermakers to the national championship, winning National Player of the Year honors along the way. In a move familiar to those who know her, White gives the credit to her successes back to the people in her hometown.
I was a community project. You know, I would have never had the opportunity that I had without every single person in our community. For me to be able to share my experiences with the people in Warren County is really one of the more things that I'm proud of in my career.
White's playing career ended in 2004 after 5 years in the WNBA, including 4 with the Fever. She spent the next 11 years as an assistant coach at the high school, college, and professional levels, rejoining the Fever as an assistant in 2011. Named the head coach in waiting last spring, it was the first time in her career at any level that she would hold that title.
Such a surreal thing to think about, a storybook career, to be able to continue to coach now in my home state at the professional level. You know, I'm not sure I could have written a better script.
Just like any trap, you take away an next pass, force them to hit a stick.
This is the way it's supposed to be. This is how it was always going to end. You know, it was always going to be the Fever, too. I don't think that was any doubt.
Kelly Camara, a teammate of White's at Purdue, says her contributions to the game of basketball are felt by every team she's ever been around.
She's had a touch of her influence on every single level. And when you can make a lasting impression on each level that you've played on or coached on, that's a special person.
White knows her career is the type of thing people dream about, but the fiery competitor inside keeps her focused on her most daunting challenge yet.
Right now I'm too busy thinking about winning games and too busy thinking about practice and too busy thinking about other things that I want to accomplish. But I certainly know it's unique, but I'm going to just enjoy every single moment I have. That's what makes it special. The people make it special. In the challenges of every single day, the strategy makes it special.
She's accomplished a lot. One of the coolest things about that, though, she's just 37 years old, so she has a lot of her career in front of her.
She is. She's pretty remarkable.
Yep.